Aerosoft is one of the big names in the flight simulation industry, and at the moment they are developing the Airbus A330 for Microsoft Flight Simulator. Aerosoft assured us we would see it in our sims in 2022. In this video, we are going to take a look at the current development of the A330 and when we might see this next Airbus in our simulators. Before we jump into the nuts and bolts of this video, we try to bring you all the flight sim news in one place. If that sounds right up your taxiway, please click that subscribe button. 70% of the people that watch the Oz Flight Simulator channel are not subscribed yet. By hitting the sub button really helps grow the channel and supports myself as well. Thank you very much for your support. With the popularity of Microsoft Flight Simulator growing and growing, we've seen many developers improve on their previous projects that they have released on other platforms, and taking advantage of the technology this next-gen sim has to offer. One of these developers is Aerosoft, who is one of the biggest names in the flight simulation industry for over 30 years. Aerosoft has released a few products already for this next-gen sim, including the Twin Otter and the CRJ, which was their first detail airliner for the sim. Aerosoft have been around for over 30 years now. They started off by publishing products for the earlier versions of Microsoft Flight Simulator, and now over the years expanding to support other platforms such as Prepared 3D, Aerofly FS and X-Plane. Nowadays, the team's product range has increased to include other simulator genres such as Autobahn, Police Simulator, Emergency Call 112 and many more. Not only are Aerosoft a publisher, but Aerosoft also has its own in-house development team, which we have seen some of the latest work with the CRJ and the Twin Otter, and now the Airbus A330. Aerosoft is considered to be on the larger side when it comes to flight simulator studios, with over 40 full-time employees for their development and publishing commitments, and partnering with over 50 studios and developers worldwide. We think that the Airbus A330 is in good hands. The Airbus A330 from Aerosoft was hinted it was going to be a project in 2021. However, in early 2022, the team announced that they were currently in development with the aircraft. At this stage, we don't have an expected feature list for the A330. However, what we do know is that the A330 has been developed from the ground up with an all-new code for the new flight simulator, and it will feature a full new sound set as well. The team has also mentioned they won't have much focus when it comes to the cabin of the aircraft. They use this instead for performance in other areas, such as a detailed AFB, which has many new features that we haven't seen in any other AFB or aircraft before. The AFB will feature usual features such as performance, weight, ground services, and save states, and many more, including SimBrief integration. When it comes to systems, we can get a good idea of what we have seen in the prepared version of A330, and we should expect to see a very similar reference to systems that aircraft has included, which we'll see in the Microsoft Flight Simulator version. Some of the system features we have seen in that version of the aircraft we should expect to see in this one is a very complete MCDU flight plan that would support SIDS and stars, a fully customized autopilot, a thrust computer system, a TCAS and custom electrical system. Other features that have been confirmed on the forums as well is a WingFlex integration and cockpit windows that can be opened and closed. Aerosoft has always focused on the standard operations of an aircraft in the past, and we should expect to see the same. We won't see many detailed emergency functions as tests because this is not really in the day-to-day flying operations of an aircraft. From what we can see of the development screenshots of the A330, the modeling inside the cockpit to the exterior is very detailed right down to individual rivets, and that's what we should expect from Aerosoft in the past. We will see only the PAX version on release, but we do hope to see the cargo variant down the line, but at this point the team are only focusing on one variant of the 330. The A330 is set to release on PC and then the marketplace, with a planned release on Xbox, providing the current sim state allows it to be available working on the console. Aerosoft first hinted that they were developing the A330 in late 2021, however, they stated showing some progress shots at the start of 2022. The team are very active over on their forums and updates very often on the status of the project. The team did confirm in mid-2022 that the A330 would release by the end of 2022, and with the last update before the end of the year, the team were pushing to complete the project with an update. It's close to 90% completion. It is now 2023 A3 and the project hasn't released yet, but the Aerosoft team did mention later on that the project comes with its ups and downs, and there's some things that haven't happened as fast as they would like. The A330 is more complex than the CRJ, and it's the team's first large project within Microsoft Flight Simulator with this magnitude. At the moment, during its development, the team has many people testing many different aspects of the A330, and they also have access to 6 real A330 pilots to provide a lot of feedback. In January, the team's main focus was liveries, sounds, and the MCDU. This month, the main focus is on engine model and engine indications. Recently, Aerosoft, through their forums, have confirmed they have an internal release date set, but they are keeping very tight-lipped on this date, of course. That being said, I would expect to see a release sooner rather than later, hoping all things are going well with the development. I will leave a link in the description below to Aerosoft forums if you'd like to follow the progress with the A330 by the Aerosoft team, or alternatively subscribe here on the channel and we will keep you updated with our weekly news videos. I would love to hear your thoughts on the A330 project in the comments below. Let us know, is this something that you are excited to see in the sim? If you'd like us to keep featuring more developers on their projects on the channel here, please hit that like button and let us know in the comments below which one you guys want us to chase up. I'm going to leave you here with another video about some more featured developer projects. Stick around and I will see you over there.